Welcome back, Dolphins fans. Hit that like and subscribe if you like this video. Today we're going to be going over Tyreek Hill, and we'll look into Spotrac so you can kind of see the contract breakdown. But, with everything that's occurred in the past 3 years, because it's not just now, it's been like a constant reoccurrence with Tyreek Hill, where you first got there, it was the 2,000 yards. You need to get 2,000 yards. Want to be the best receiver to get 2,000, or the first one to get 2,000 yards. So the cop thing, it was, the trolling on Twitter and all that stuff. The thing is clearly, as we can see, it's kind of another Antonio Brownish type situation where he's all about himself. Even if you look back to Kansas City, where I think he broke his son's arm or something like that. There's just a lot of stuff with this dude, and it's starting to come out. And as you can see right here, you paid a guy the most he's ever got. You got him to the most yards that he's ever had, and you have one bad season that you didn't make the playoffs, and you're just done. So we'll take a look into Spotrac right now. As you can see here, got him till basically 2026, but what I'm sitting here thinking is you take a lesser draft pick for him just to get him off the team, honestly. Because you're going to see right here that dead cap it's a lot. It's a lot for that dead cap. And I would personally say maybe a team like, I don't know, Denver or whoever has a lot of cap space, see if you trade a lesser draft pick. Maybe you won't get a first round, but you go for a third and you end up getting rid of this cap hit. Yeah, here's the thing. You can't have something like this on your team. And at this point, the way that Malik Washington is flourishing and the way that Jalen Waddle, I truly think can be if Tyreek Hill's off the team, I think you're going to see like an explosion from Jalen Waddle. Just from the pure fact of, I really do truly believe that there's a little bit of narcissism going with Tyreek Hill, and it's all about him all the time. And I'm telling you, this is kind of affecting the team. It's affecting Tua. It's affecting everyone. And seeing that, you have guys like Teron Armstead who have a knee injury and all these different injuries, and they're older and they don't have to do this. And he's playing through all this stuff, 30-something, still playing through it. You got Calais Campbell getting sacks in the last game of the season, and then you have Tyreek Hill sitting on the sidelines, moping, crying. And I'm telling you, I don't mean to put it like this, but the whole cop situation was really eye-opening for what Tyreek Hill is as a person. When you saw that situation and how first it came out something completely different, then you just see that he was just basically an idiot doing stupid stuff to cops and thinking that he could just do that and then saying it's their fault. Like, this dude needs to go. I'm telling you right now, Mike McDaniel needs to, again, put on his big boy pants. This guy needs to go. He is not a good thing to have on a team. And it's probably the reason why Kansas City wanted to get rid of him in the first place, because he's kind of a cancer. Like, he just pisses everybody off. It's all about him all the time. And with those comments, man, and what he's continually doing, like, I think there's an Antonio Brown picture with his face on it. Get him out of here. Honestly, get him out of here now. Take up whatever you can get. I would take a third-round pick for Tyreek Hill just to get him off the team, because he's going to screw you over next year. He's going to do a lot of dumb stuff. And it was Mike McDaniel tries to be buddy-buddy with everybody. You need to put on your big boy pants, and you need to get rid of this guy. Waddle's going to do just fine. Malik Washington's going to do just fine. You have Jonnu Smith. Draft another receiver or get one in free agency, but Tyreek Hill needs to go. This guy is nothing but a cancer on this team, and it's been year after year after year that this guy has continually showed the same thing over and over and over again, whether it comes to the not practicing, whether it comes to running the wrong routes, whether it comes to dropping the ball and like, are you joking me right now? You've had probably 5 games with key drops in all of these games. You're going to sit there and tell me like you were just this competitor? Well, why don't you compete with your hands and catch the damn ball when Tua's throwing it to you? Because if you did, we probably wouldn't be in a lot of this situation. So let's be real, It came down to the Kansas City game last season. He fumbled it and dropped a touchdown. It's a constant reoccurring thing. And players like Jamar Chase, players like Justin Jefferson, players like I would even say like T. Higgins, players like elite players, they don't do these things, and maybe they do the antics, but they don't drop the ball, they don't fumble the ball, they don't do all these stupid things that Tyreek Hill does. And like I said, on top of all of that, guy's a cancer. He's all about himself. He completely has the whole spotlight on him. It's kind of just not a really great person. It's a flawed person. And it's, me being a Christian, it's one of those things that it's like, you're a fake Christian, bro. You're not real. You do a whole bunch of stuff that's not, glorifying God. It sucks to see someone like this where you see the money get to their head. And it's what has happened with Tyreek Hill. The money has gotten to his head, and now it's completely, he's front and center over everyone. And, as a team, you can't have a player like that, especially when you're going into this off season trying to rebuild. You can't have that. So I'm telling you, trade Tyreek Hill for a 3rd-round pick, have that team take that dead cap, or even a 4th rounder. Just get anything, but get him off the team. You don't need a guy like this. It's enough with this dude. Sure, he's dynamic, but even then, he's still in his 30s. He didn't even look like he was outrunning people this year. So Jalen Waddle can do that. Malik Washington can do that. Get a big receiver to go along these guys. And someone that's more part of the team, even like Dwayne Wade said. Dwayne Wade did a Bible verse at one of his press conferences, kind of targeting Jimmy Butler, I would say, where he basically said, a house divided cannot conquer. That's what Jesus said. So, same thing. You can't have a dude that's all about himself when you're trying to build a team. As always, fins up, baby. Love you all. Peace.